Hey there, Pop Tribe. As all of us have been trying to figure out the huge shifts that have been happening in the Pop Max ecosystem after the third international event in Bali, Indonesia, it has been an overwhelming amount of information and steps and trying to navigate our people from the regular staking model that we were used to, where we're earning that roughly 1% a day for that 360-day staking, and being able to take the PUSD, the internal stablecoin, and swap it out for PPT and sell it on the various exchanges that it's been listed on. After the event, there has been a restriction on being able to swap the internal stablecoin PUSD into PPT. And from what I could gather, which is beyond my full understanding, what I could gather is after they released the POP on the POP blockchain and allowed for a PPT to POP conversion, they were overwhelmed with the amount of migration of PPT selling or dumping for POP. And that was, from what I gather, abrupt and was causing PPT price to tank. And so they paused or fully stopped PUSD conversion to PPT. Regardless of whatever the reason is, where does it leave us and what's our next step? How do we recoup our principal, what we've staked in PopMax, as well as help our people navigate to actually making some money from what they've put in? Can they recoup their principal? Can they even make a profit on top of that? I believe so. It may not be as simple, it may not be as fast, but I think we can recoup our principal. We can actually maybe even make some more on top of that. And here are the steps to doing that. So we're going to dive into my PopMax back office, and I'll guide you through the steps of what exactly to do with the accumulating PUSD. I've made some other tutorials that you can find on our YouTube channel. One of how to take the PUSD into Nivex and kind of stake it for mining of this new POP, which, by the way, and the other one is how to actually withdraw the earnings of POP and turn it into USDT. But if you actually go to CoinMarketCap and look up Pop chain there, you can see that it's actually holding steady or at over $1.50, where it began at about 10 cents. You won't see the 10 cents on CoinMarketCap because when it got listed on CoinMarketCap, it was like already $1. But where it started on the Pop blockchain, it was like 10 cents. So it's growing. So what that tells us is that we can use the PUSD and take it to Nivex. By the way, I got this hat when I was visiting Nivex office in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, trying to gather all this information and the steps and the know-how. And in Nivex, you'll actually be able to use the PUSD to earn PPT at some rate that depends on a lot of variables, but whatever the rate is, we're earning POP, and then we can sell the POP on Nivex for USDT. So let's go through those steps in my PopMax back office, where in my assets tab, I have currently $12,900 or $691. I'm going to withdraw the amount that I have here, which is 44,000 PUSD, which, by the way, if you leave it there, it also accumulates from the PUSD pool, as you can see, 7,800 from the 10% withdrawal fee that gets redistributed. But at this point, we can all put this money to work for us. So here I go. And now 40,000 PUSD has been added to my assets tab, and now I have 53,055 PUSD. Normally there would be a swap option, but there isn't. And what we can do is either transfer it or withdraw it. Now, you can proceed with the withdrawal here, 53,000, and you may need a little bit of BNB in your decentralized wallet. And also another important thing, you need to actually list PUSD as a token in your decentralized wallet, which if you're using MetaMask or some other one, I've posted the token address that you can find in our team Telegram, and I've shown a tutorial of how to actually add that. So now we're going to go actually into my MetaMask on my phone because the Nivex platform is not fully live on desktop version. So as you can see in my MetaMask, I have 112 PUSD, which you'll see is valued at $12.16. There's a lot of questions about that, like, hey, if it's a stable coin, why is it valued at this? Does that mean PUSD price has dropped? Frankly, it doesn't matter because we're not able to sell PUSD for USDT. The only use that we have for PUSD right now is being able to buy hash power on Nivex at the rate of 10 PUSD, regardless of what the price is showing for PUSD. 10 PUSD equals 1 hash rate of POP mining. I'll show you that in Nivex when we get there. As you can see, the 53,000 PUSD has landed in the my decentralized wallet. Again, to add this token into your decentralized wallet, you'll go to the wherever you add token, in this case the plus sign, and you go to custom token, and I pasted the address in our team Telegram, which let me look that up for you, but it will also be in the description right there. It'll also be in the description of this video that you can get the custom address and add PUSD into, which let me just show you what that looks like. The network, by the way, will be BNB Smart Chain. Paste the token address and it'll automatically pull up the details, and then you can import. In my case, it's already been imported, but there you go. So I have 53,000 PUSD. If you look at the value there, which again does not matter because we cannot sell it, it shows 5,000. Don't freak out about that. Now let's go to Nivex. Here in your Nivex account, go to deposit, confirm, and then at the top type in PUSD, and then Binance Smart Chain, grab that address there and go to your decentralized wallet and send max, continue, paste the address from your Nivex account for PUSD, and I'm sending the 53,168 PUSD. Again, ignore the US dollar amount, which is not accurate. And let's go and take a look at what exactly I have in my Nivex wallet at the current moment. In assets, we can go to spot, and I have some mostly USDT that I'm holding there. I have 2,022 POP that I'm holding and 300 PUSD that is currently in my Nivex account. That will jump up to over 53,000 as soon as that lands, and then I'll show you what to do with this PUSD to actually turn it into something useful that is essentially USDT. There's a lot more steps involved than the regular PUSD to PPT and sell the PPT on platforms like Mexi and Bybit and BitGet and Nivex. Oh, right there. What can I do with that? Which, by the way, you'll see your total amount in Nivex jump up. Don't get too excited. You can't actually sell the PUSD for anything. What you can do is click on the Discover tab right there, and then once this page opens up, go to Pop Minting Power. Click on that, and then it's like an app within an app. So enter the app, and then you'll see that you can purchase the hash rate or hash power to mine POP on the POP blockchain. So right now I have 5,255 hash power rate out of 14, close to 15 million of the total pool. So the next step is to go to assets at the bottom right, and then we're going to actually make a deposit, which is essentially migrating the PUSD from one part of Nivex to another part from that to that internal app. So click, and we're going to, as you see that amount right there, so I'm going to click all, recharge confirmation, and I'm going to slide this right here. And now I've loaded it up with 53,468 PUSD. What can I do with this PUSD? I can go to back here and I can either purchase hash rate power, which again, you see that formula right there. 1 hash rate equals 10 USDT, PUSD essentially, because you can go to buy now. So as you can see from the formula, 1 hash rate is equal to 10 USD, or in our case, 10 PUSD. So I can purchase like 5,300 amount of hash rate, because each hash rate is 10. So basically take the total number of PUSD you have, divide that by 10, and that's how much hash rate you can purchase. Or for those of you that are accumulating way too much PUSD, you'll see this other option, which is to purchase a node on the POP blockchain. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to purchase 1 node here. So once I purchase the buy now for the node purchase, you'll see that I can pay with PUSD or USDT, but of course we have PUSD that we can only use for this sort of hash purchasing, so I'm going to use PUSD. So confirm payment, and wow, we just purchased a 50,000 PUSD node. So I have now a gateway node, which will also begin to mine. So with the rest of the 3,468 PUSD I have left, I will purchase regular hash power. So I'll put 3468 here, and it shows that I'll get 346 hash more, which as you can see, I have 5,255. So I'll go to buy now and I'll confirm this and purchase successful. Now I have 5,676 with a remaining amount of 5 cents of PUSD left. So basically I put my PUSD to work. Now that is on a regular basis mining POP, which as you can see from my output, I have made a cumulative of 3,750 POP, which at the current market value of $1.50 something, it's like, you know, what's that, like over $5,000. And then also it shows yesterday I made 118 POP and I have 1,796 POP to claim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim the 1,796 POP. After claiming, then go to withdraw, and I'm going to do all and confirm withdraw and slide this puzzle for confirmation. And finally, we can see withdraw successful. And I'm going to go back all the way to the regular Nivex side of things. And then I'm going to go to assets, spot. And as you can see, now I have a lot more pop. So that was from the utility of PUSD and mining POP. Now, what can I do with this POP? I can hold it for appreciation in the market. It is the BNB to the POP blockchain, so it has possibilities. Remember, BNB started at a few cents and now it's like over $900. So you can hold it. The other thing you can do is liquidate it. You can go to the bottom button where it says trade. You can click the top currency pair, click spot, type in POP/USDT, and you can either buy it, or in this case, we're gonna sell, and you can see that I can sell all of it for $5,981. Now, I'm not going to sell all of it because I actually want to keep POP for both appreciation of value, as well as there's the Luma protocol, which is another passive income in the POP ecosystem, which to onboard that, you need POP. So I have reasons to keep it, but I'm going to convert 100 POP just to show you that you can convert POP into USDT. I could actually just type in 100 right there. And I'll get $156, sell POP, and just like that, order placed. And you'll see that populating here, the POP will then be sold on the market and you'll get USDT, which at that point you can go to withdraw, on-chain withdraw, USDT, USDT. You can do Binance Smart Chain, Tron Chain, Solana chain, or Ethereum. Let's just say you want to do Binance Smart Chain. You can, paste the address and then do the withdrawal. So that is how you can make use of your accumulating PUSD to something useful, POP. The gateway to that is Nivex. If you don't have a Nivex account, get back to the person that shared Pop Max with you. Use their Nivex referral code to create your Nivex account, and you'll get some savings and better rates and less fees. But hopefully this gives you an understanding that actually the PUSD that we're continuing to accumulate, and even when your staking period ends after, whether it be the 30 days you did, or 90, or 180, or 360 days, you'll also get your principal back from PopMax in the form of PUSD, which you can put to use, at least right now, in this mining of POP, which is again already listed on CoinMarketCap and possibly has a big future ahead. You can hold on to it and you may make even more. Now, I understand that this is like a sour grape situation where we would have preferred PUSD directly to PPT, but at least there is a way for us to recoup our principal and to make our people whole. And for that, I am grateful. With that being said, hopefully this gave you some understanding and step-by-step guidance on what to do with your PUSD. Feel free to share this with your team and stay plugged in for continuous update on this journey of the growth of the POP ecosystem. I'll see you guys on the next piece.